Hello, dear students. How are you today? Everything's fine? I hope so. Our lesson today is very important lesson. So listen consciously and be careful. Which is what are the effects of friction? As you know, there are different types of forces. But today I will talk especially about friction. So what is meant by friction? Friction is the force between two surfaces or it is the force that exists between two objects touch each other and it is effect in the opposite direction. Okay, how? When you wrap your hands together, you feel warm, right? Why? Because there is a friction and friction produces heat. Okay, when I ask you what helps you to move or stop your bicycle, when you ride a bicycle, you can control the speed of the bicycle. You can't move, or you can't stop, or you can't slow down the speed. So, what helps you to do these things? The answer will be friction force. So, what is meant by friction? It is the force that exists between two surfaces when they touch each other and it is effect in the opposite direction. Let's explain how. When we push a coin across a smooth table like this, I will push it in this direction. So it is the direction of motion. And they said that the friction acts in opposite direction. So this is the direction of friction. So this is the direction of motion and this is the direction of friction. So I can say friction is the force which opposes motion when two surfaces are in contact. Did you get it? Great. Answer about it. When the coin slides the same distance, if it is pushed on a rough surface like a rough carpet with equal force, do you think it will slide the same distance? When I push this coin on a rough carpet like this picture, do you think it will slide the same distance? Of course no. Why? Because there will be more friction force between the coin and the rough surface than between the coin and the smooth table. So the most important thing you must know that friction force depends on the material of the surface are in contact. Let's explain. When you push a toy car in ceramic, it will move long distance, right? Because the friction force decreases between smooth surface. But when we move the same toy car on a rough carpet, it will move short distance, right? Why? Because friction force on rough surface or between rough surface increases. So it will move short distance. Great. So did you get it? This part? Okay. Friction force is very important in our daily life. So we can't live without friction. We can't walk without friction. We can't write without friction. So we use friction in our daily life in all activities. When we're using a pencil, we use friction. When we're tying a shoe's laces, we use friction. So friction is very important and without friction, we can't live or we can't be able to do things. Okay. Friction force between surfaces enables us to grab or hold onto things. Grab means to hold things firmly. When we grab something, we hold it firmly. It's different from hold. Okay. Look at this picture. Trees walk on ice, so it is a smooth surface. So it's easy to slip on a smooth surface such as ice. because there is a little friction between smooth surface and the soles of her shoes. So don't move on a smooth surface because there is a little friction between smooth surface and soles of our shoes. Okay. And you must know that friction between the ground and the soles of our shoes helps our shoes to grab the ground. So we can't walk because there is friction. And without friction, we can't walk. This prevents us from slipping when we walk. Great. Look at this. Friction helps slow down or stop moving things. How? There is a friction between the brakes and the wheels of moving car. This is helping the car to slow down or stop. Or when you ride a bicycle, you can control the speed because there is a friction. So friction helps slow down or stop moving things. Great. As I mentioned before, when you wrap your hands together, you feel warm. And I said it's because friction force produces heat. So friction between moving pieces of wood helps start a fire. So we can start a fire by using friction. It's very interesting. Okay. I will stop here and next session I will continue the lesson. Okay. So let's summarize what I said. What is meant by friction? Friction is the force that opposes motion. It means that it acts in opposite direction when two surfaces are in contact. And friction force is very important in our daily life. Why? Because it enables us to hold on to things and walk without slipping. So we can walk because friction. And it enables us to slow down and stop moving vehicles. It also enables us to produce heat to keep warm or start a fire. And remember, a type of surface affects how much friction there is. A friction is usually greater when something moves on rough surface than on a smooth surface. If you have any question, send it to me. I hope with my video lessons you will discover how much fun science can be. Goodbye, till next time.